have in the Mediterranean. And, you know,
Okay.
that was a joke. Well, first of all, thank you very much,
It's a pleasure.
Judge, for your time. I wanted to start by asking you the question that the former judge asked. Is justice, or does justice have different standard? Why is it we don't have a universal kind of definition of justice? And she mentioned particularly Pakistan as an example.
Well, I think justice is understood universally. Justice is when people's rights are violated, whether they're murdered or raped or robbed. They demand justice. That's in the criminal area. In the non-criminal or civil area too, people want justice. If they enter into contracts and they're broken, then they want justice. Without courts, without justice, we would be living in a sort of jungle law. And unfortunately, in some societies where the justice system breaks down, that's the position. But I think there is a universal understanding of what justice is.
But does it seem to you that certain states can get away with it? And you mentioned many examples that we have seen all day.
Well, they shouldn't. Obviously, justice should be applied equally throughout the world. When it comes to serious international crimes, that's the hope for the International Criminal Court. But that's only going to operate in a fair and unbiased way when all members of the United Nations have all joined. As long as countries stay out, then there's going to be an imbalance. And at the moment, you've got powerful countries don't like international courts looking at them. So you've got the United States, Russia, China, India staying out. These are the four largest countries. I think it's very impressive that all the members of the European Union have joined. And it's very important that Japan has joined. So the movement is a good forward movement. 110 nations have now joined in. I don't think I'll live long enough to see 192 nations, but maybe you will.
Well, I hope so. But going back again to the powerful nations, we also heard this morning that some were indicating the Security Council in the UN. Sometimes they don't uphold the law, and we have seen it, in fact, that certain powerful countries with veto power can get away with it.
Right. And you know, a lot of countries, especially the smaller countries, I think are unfortunately losing confidence in the Security Council. There's been an interesting development in the last 48 hours that the African countries are going to propose that the General Assembly of the United Nations should be able to refer cases to the International Criminal Court, because then there would be no veto to protect countries. I think that's a very interesting development.
No, absolutely. Looking at a conference like this, for example, and we heard different panels, different focuses, etc. Do you see it being effective actually in changing things practically? Or is it just a group of people who get together?
You know, I think it's very effective. I think firstly what's important is it's the only international multidisciplinary program that I know of. It's not just lawyers or doctors or engineers or accountants or business people. It's people from right across the whole spectrum of human endeavor. And that's very important. And one heard in this panel that I've just moderated, you've heard of new developments of people in developing countries having their music rights protected, women in some countries where their rights are not respected, movements are beginning. So I think, you know, I'm an optimist. I think this sort of initiative can have very important effects on the ground.
Some will say that